Thank you for listening to Milk and Lettuce, the podcast named for my rather gross backstory. I am your host, Isaac. I hope you're having a fantastic one so far. Whether you're trying to relax, get some work done, or simply on your commute, I appreciate you taking the time to listen to someone who never learns when to shut up. If you are driving, please remember to follow traffic laws. Your safety and the safety of others matters more than listening to a podcast, or even music, news, what have you. You may hear a short ad read following this intro. Perhaps not. I don't control that. Either way, let's get into it. Please stand by as we proceed with a short ad read from the sponsor, Anchor.fm. If you would like to start your own podcast like Milk and Lettuce, and you don't really have any money, because maybe you just got a new phone or a new computer, you can just use that. It's free. Just download the app or go to the website, and there's a bunch of tools that are right there for you. So yeah, if you would also like to get started with your own podcast, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Now back to your Milk and Lettuce podcast episode of the day. Or hour. I don't know how many you're listening to. I appreciate you though. So I found out something kind of interesting recently. I'm sure you are probably aware if you've been listening to me for a while. I am a podcast, an audio only podcast. I just can't with some people. So I upload to YouTube. I upload my episodes a week after I post to Anchor, which is obviously my platform of use or preference, however you want to say that. However, something recently came to my attention. So if I YouTube analytics, I also don't know what's going on with my connection. I apologize if you don't hear me that well. Anyway, I go to my YouTube analytics. I don't get many views on YouTube, and that's perfectly fine with me. But if I click on audience, I believe it was. No, it was not. What was it on? Was it on Reach? I think it was. Yeah, it was Reach. So I'll go through all of my quote traffic source. Oh, there's one more. There's a new one from the last time I looked. So a lot of my YouTube search traffic comes from things that I've talked about. You know, I have talked about my medications, gabapentin, clonidine. For the record too, I do use tags. I try to tag everything that I talk about. A lot of why I talk about my meds and things that I've gone through is, I've said it before, just to show others that you are not alone. I go through this. This is my experience with it. Not everybody's experience is going to be the same, but this is my experience. So some of my YouTube search traffic source. I've talked about narcissism. I have someone saying, I am a narcissist. Led them to this channel. I've tagged narcissists. The new one is narcissistic silent treatment punishments, which I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. I wish I could fucking help. I really do. But I have talked about narcissism and traits and tactics of a narcissist. I had to break it up into 3 parts because it was way too damn long. Otherwise, I think collectively it was almost 4 hours in total. I didn't realize that I was talking that much. I'm so sorry. It is currently 6:02 in the morning, and I do record these while everybody is asleep. That said, I'll probably go to sleep after this. But yes, I've talked about, the gabapentin and the clonidine. Those are search terms that brought traffic to my channel. As is, narcissist. I'm a narcissist, or narcissistic silent treatment punishment, which is a mouthful. I've talked about my experience coming out as trans, specifically in the workplace. But what I have never talked about, I've never used this tag. I do not inappropriately use tags. All of the tags that I use are associated with my personal platforms. I use the tags for my Twitch, which is Isaac Secure. Please come follow. I did stream earlier. I streamed for 3 hours. I had a lot of fun. I started zoning out, but if you come to my stream and talk, I'll talk. I will. I like engagement. I like talking to people. Anyway. Do I sound desperate? Abso-fucking-lutely. I am. I even mentioned it on stream earlier. If I can reach 100 followers, 100 Twitch followers, I will start doing stream raiders. Anyway, yes, the one thing I've never, don't know what that was about, never talked about, never used as a tag, because it is not something that represents me or my platform. That is bottle flip. Bottle flip. So, yes, I've already recorded, and you've already heard my intro. But, hi, welcome to Milk and Lettuce, the only audio only bottle flipping podcast. There's no bottles here, but, I guess that's what I am now, and I don't know what to think of that. I really don't. Should I be thankful? I mean, it was one, and they only lasted 40 seconds. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what to think of that. I'm really not. But, yeah. I guess I'm a bottle flipping podcast. I'm not sure. Again, this is why I do use tags and such, even if I don't say, here's what's going on when I'm on clonidine in the title. If I talk about it in the podcast, I will tag it, because it has to do with an experience with the medication. Unrelated, I recently started therapy, but I'm not entirely sure how I can afford it. It's $200 something a month or some shit. It's expensive. and I don't know how to pay for that. So yeah, I mean, if you know any resources for that specifically, because I don't, like, so if you haven't heard already, Ariana Grande partnered with BetterHelp, and I'm like, fine, I'll try giving them a try. I'll give them a shot. It's actually been working pretty well. I like the person that I talk to. She's really down to earth, and I appreciate that in a therapist. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I can, in the long term, afford it. My connection cut out. It's cutting out so much. It is 6 in the morning, and they're bringing the vehicles in already because, you know, it's 6 in the morning. That's what they do. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I was gonna bring up. No, I think I talked about it. Because, like I said, I redid my intro and outro. I will be also starting a new podcast, which you may or may not like. So, fun fact about me, I am not a Christian. I used to be. I did the Bible study thing. Except we used, like, oh, I don't remember my Bible translations. The current, like, new one, my mic decided to run away. But yeah, like, we always use, like, that or the King John version to, like, once everyone's familiar with and everyone knows those phrasings, I'll give you, oh boy, let's see if I can find it. I want to give you guys, like, a slight preview. I have to sign in. Okay. Signing in. Maybe it's not signing in. I thought I had it saved with iBooks, so I may need to go digging around for it again because I cannot find it in my iBooks. Granted, I did save it like years ago. I think I saved that like 2014, 2015, something like that. It's been a long time. Oh, I think I had it saved on my original iPad. There's too many originals. I haven't had that many iPads. I've technically had 2 Airs. Air Generation 1, I bought it brand new, and within 11 months of owning it, it shit out. So that was fun. I have not taken a clonidine, by the way. In case that wasn't already obvious. Use iCloud. That's not it. There's one thing. I had a Death Note book in there. Oh man. I'm gonna search for it. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't pronounce the translation name. It's weird. Oh, I think I just looked Bible PDF, I think it was. There's several. had a weird name. I think this is it. Joy Reims version, translated from the Latin Vulgate, diligently compared with the Hebrew, Greek, and other editions in diverse languages. It says diverse. I don't know what that means, though. Like, the names, like, I'm gonna butcher a lot of these pronunciations. A lot of them. All of them. There is over 1,600 pages in this fucking PDF, man. What was it? Genesis 1:3. Yeah. It was Genesis 1:3. And this alone, 3 verses in, and I'm like, I'm doing this. Genesis 1:3. And God said, "Be light made." And light was made. Be light made, and light was made. That is a fantastic translation. It's amazing. I love it. It's so fucking weird. 1:12. And the earth brought forth the green herb, and such as yieldeth seed according to its kind, and the tree that beareth fruit, having seed each one according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. 14. And God said, "Let there be lights made in the firmament of heaven to divide the day and night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years." What? Like, I'm gonna jump way down. Let's see. One I can pronounce off the bat. Or you know what? I think we're all familiar. Oh boy, I gotta find it. There is 1,600 pages. Cut me some slack. Where is... Oh no. Stop scrolling. Okay. Chapter 49, The Holy Gospel of Jesus Christ according to St. John. It's not the book of John. It's The Holy Gospel of Jesus Christ according to St. John. And that is on page 1329. Let's find page 1. I'm only in the 900s. 1,300. 12. Where am I? 1268. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember what it was anymore. I'm in the 1300s. Where am I? Chapter 4. There we go. Yep, it doesn't, I couldn't recognize it, but John 3:18. We all know John 3:18, right? He that believeth in him is not judged, but he that doth not believe is already judged, because he believeth not in the name of the only begotten Son of God. Right? Yeah, you've heard that one. You know that one. We all know that one. I'm sorry. It's nobody that I know has ever read John 3:18 that way, and it's hilarious to me. It really is. Who the fuck is Nicodemus? Anyway. Yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a lot of hate. I already know this. I've talked about Christianity before and my little bit of experience with church. Yeah, I don't much care for organized religion, really. And I don't believe anyone who listens to my podcast exactly vibes with the whole shove it down your throat Christianity thing. And I'm not doing it to intentionally make fun of the Bible. I just think it's hilarious. Yeah. I have a biblical name. I can do this shit, okay? Oh boy. Okay. Hashtag cancel Isaac. I don't. You dropped the mic, man. Oh my god. But yeah, like, it's funny to me, okay? Again, I'm not gonna do it to intentionally butcher the names. I'm gonna try. I'll try to say the names. I might say the same name 50 different times, but I'm gonna try. Again, I don't know who Nicodemus is. Nicodemus saith to him, "How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter a second time into his mother's womb and be born again?" And how I said that. How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter a second time? The can is not capitalized. The new sentence is not capitalized. It is a question mark is the end of a sentence. What? I don't know, man. Like, it's funny to me. It really is. It's so obscure, and probably nobody's ever heard this translation before. There's a fly. That stupid fly. I can't get back to the top. Where the fuck am I? I'm still in chapter John. Great. I'm stuck. But anyway, yeah, that's my plan. I'm actually debating, should I start a separate podcast for it, or should I just use Milk and Lettuce? And have like a biblical Bible reading. That's the same thing. A biblical reading series, you know? I don't know. It's just a thought. I'm still like bouncing ideas around. Still don't know why it's not saved to my iBooks anymore. That's kind of sad. I thought I had it backed up. Guess not. Anyway, yeah, like I said earlier, though, I redid my intro and outro. So you're going to hear my new outro. And I hope you appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to this episode. I try to give updates in my Discord server, so please feel free to check that out. As stated in a previous episode, I have server stickers of my lettuce leaves, and I am incredibly proud of how they turned out. Hint. The fact that I'm so happy and so glad with how they came out is why you're going to hear it in every outro until I make a new outro. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, day, evening, night, whatever time of day you're listening to this. Have a great one and stay safe.